So when she sit there at the end, took a shot, not a 6'4" man with braids. I mean, that was just her childish. That was her selfish just coming out in her.
He got
So
under her skin a little bit.
oh, and that lets me know what type of woman she is. Nobody wants a woman like that. You get that agitated off of a few things he said. Like he said, we don't know what he said in the early part of the conversation, right? We only got towards the end of what he is. We got most of what she had to say about what her expectation was for a top 10 type man. So we didn't get it all. So he might have spoke on family. We don't know. We didn't catch that part of the video. We only could speak on what we heard, right? And that's all we can do. So again, if the man has the money, what he's talking about, he's a certain percentage. Most of y'all ladies want that 1%, that 2% type men. That's all you hear about. You watch Kendra G, every last one of them. When you watch Kevin Samuels, every last one of them talk about they want a 6-figure man who's 6-something feet tall, who has this type of income, who makes this type of job. We even watch what's again, Erica, whatever her name is, talk about she don't want a man who drives the bus. Now, if he owns the bus company, I'll take him. But she don't want no. See, y'all don't want those average type dudes. Y'all don't want them blue collar dudes. Y'all don't want that. Y'all want that white collar dude that keeps his nails clean, come home, goes out with a suit and tie. That's what y'all want. Y'all don't want that plumber. Y'all don't want that garbage man. Y'all don't want that electrician.
I
Y'all
don't
don't want
know
that dude.
I don't know if that's everyone.
It's not. It's not. And he's basing his perception off of what social media is pushing right now as the modern woman and what she wants in a man. I have no problem with a blue collar man. I like men that can build things. Come home with your fingers dirty, baby. I will clean them for you. I don't have to have a man that's only going after a certain caliber. Like I stated in the beginning, my man can make $50,000 as long as we could put our money together and make something greater. Then we're moving up in life. That is not the reality of most women in the world. That is the reality of what they push on social media, and now we're running with it as if that's what every woman in America, especially Black women, want in men. That's not even true. That's not even most of our population. Let's be real. Most men in our population are blue collar workers. They're everyday workers, mechanics, drive buses, teachers, things of that nature. Most of y'all are not in corporate America. I know because I'm in corporate America. So it's a lie to say that that's what all women want. That's what the women on Kendra G want. And most of those women are trash.
Now
let's keep it a buck. You will never catch me on Kendra's show.
Nobody said all women. Nobody said all women. Majority.
Y'all. That's what y'all want.
Y'all is not all. Y'all is not.
Okay. Well, I just think that the guy who was in the video just wasn't able to articulate every quality of a good man, and she was. I think that's the only difference. She was just able to articulate better. And I think what he was stating is that, hey, this is what women are attracted to initially, right? Which that's true, right? I mean, not necessarily 6'4" exactly, but a man with height. We all appreciate that, right? And we like financial stability. We all appreciate that, but that's entry level. That's the basics. So beyond that, there is more that you can consider as a quality man.
But it almost sounds like if you don't meet the basics, if you're not tall enough to ride this ride, you'll never get a chance to learn about that man's character.
But that's not for every woman. Every woman is not superficial. I would say younger women might be a little bit more superficial than an older woman with a little bit more experience, right?
What we considering young versus mature?
Like 18 to 22.
Kids, okay. All right.
You know, when you're coming out of high school and you just look at this guy because he's cute, right? But maybe by the time you graduated college and you have like a real life and real responsibilities, you're looking at more than just cute. So that's all I'm saying.
So every woman on here has dated somebody shorter than them and broker than them?
I haven't dated anybody shorter than me.
Kelly is very short.
I'm quite short.
I was going to say, she would have to date like a small person. Kelly is really short. I'm 5'3". No, I've never dated anyone shorter than 5'3", but I've dated a 5'5" person, 5'6", and I've dated men that made less than me.
No problem. Okay, that's commendable, man. I don't know if that's the masses. I know we're not speaking in extremes like this is all or none, but I don't know if this represents what's really going on outside. Maybe y'all just dope women like that.
Oh, okay. When they sit there and say date, it's kind of funny. You went out with it one time, and that was it. Is that what you telling me? Are you talking about you had an ongoing relationship with the man? I mean, I wouldn't even count you a one time. Yeah, I went out one time with this 5'5" dude. That's some bullshit, Ty.
Right. Charity.
I dated someone for 10 years off and on who made less than me, drastically less than me. So what are you talking about?
Was he 5'5"? Was he 5'5"?
He wasn't. Now he was not 5'5", but he chose me. Okay. I didn't choose him. Okay. He came to me. He was
he wasn't built like a baby. Okay, I got you. He wasn't built like a baby.
Taller, but I have dated somebody younger for a certain amount of time as well. That's all. I mean, shorter for a certain amount of time as well.
What was the motivating? I'm trying not to make it about that relationship, but what was the motivating factor there? Because we were talking yesterday about like strong women attracting. I'm not calling your man's weak. But you know, what was the attraction there? Because it wasn't the bread, it was the off and on. But you was like, he came to me, right?
I was young when I met him, just like Kelly stated. I was young, I was attracted to him, right? And I was still in college when I met him, so I still had a lot of growing to do. So I gave him the benefit of the doubt that he also had a lot of growing to do. So over the years, as I continued to grow in my career and in things that were going on, and he didn't grow, in between there, we also ended up having a child together. So that was more motivation for me to look past certain things and try to work on it, even when things didn't always seem to be going well. That was my big motivating factor, is that I knew you from a place of when you were really growing as a person, and I felt like I saw the potential, right? It's like that situation of someone dating the potential of a person rather than who that person actually is. I was dating his potential as I felt he was dating my potential at that time, because we met at a really young age. So
that's interesting. I don't know
it. That was doing your bad boy days, huh? That was when you had your bad boy. You want your bad boy, huh?
He wasn't a bad boy. He was an athlete. He played basketball. Okay.
You wanted his job.
Look at y'all. Y'all trying to find these stereotypes.
No.
We just asking questions. We seeking information.
What type of sport did he play at 5'5", Ty? What type of sport did he play at 5'5"? Was he in the goddamn band?
He
pickleball.
Was not 5'5". He was 6'4". He played basketball. He was a drum major. He just made less than me. Basketball didn't work out for him. He had a hard time keeping a job, you know.
But that potential, I think, is critical, because I think, and again, not all women, whatever, not speaking for nobody, but I have seen more examples where women might date for potential and men date or marry. Like, if you just stay like this for the rest of your life, we good. Yep, so I date for the present, and she dating for the potential more often than not. Like, I'm not looking for the potential in the one, like she already is who she is. You know what I'm saying? Like, she gonna get older and better, but I don't really think like, oh, I see her trajecting this way. Like, we're trajecting where I'm taking this.
Different, right? Yeah. You are more logical in your approach to dating, where women are more emotional. We want to believe in you, believe in the person that you can become. We see your potential and who you can grow to, where you're looking at us as it is. Either I like you or I don't.